Hello again, YouTube. I recently watched a video by TMF, the Missenden Flyer, regarding the customisation of his Royal Enfield. It must have been a very uncomfortable video to make, as it was certainly a little bit awkward to watch. He went into some detail about how the job had got out of control and the costs had escalated. He concedes a degree of naivety, and despite not being drawn too much on specifics, he does indicate that he was exploited. There is a sort of happy outcome, though, in the shape of Chris, who saved the day. I commented to TMF at the time that I like to think there is a balance, a universal harmony, and that for every bike den there is a Chris. This is my understanding of yin and yang. However, for there to be balance, for there to be harmony, if you are to enjoy the yang, then you must endure the yin. If both exist, it is necessary to accept a degree of inevitability that there is some shit in the world. This in itself is not pessimism, it's merely acceptance of a fundamental truth. Whether your glass is half full or half empty, your view of the positive and negative elements, if you subscribe to this theory of balance, harmony and equilibrium, then these views are more important than the elements themselves. Do you, for instance, curse the stinging nettle and the nasty little rash that it gives you? Or do you bless that dock leaves always grow nearby with their soothing properties? For my part, I've had occasions to be mightily pissed off and exceptionally happy about things in equal measure. Most recently, I suppose my health is a demonstration of that. I could curse the problems I've had, or I could rejoice at the science and technology and the hard work of the people who have been able to fix these things. The bottom line is, I suppose, that there is lots of good in the world, there is lots of bad in the world, and the two need to exist side by side. And as I said previously, what separates us or what divides us is our ability to focus on one rather than the other. But it brings us back round to this question of, is your glass half full or is your glass half empty? Well, living here in the West, particularly, I consider we are very, very fortunate, and a lot of the perceived problems that we have are not really problems that other people would even consider as an issue. You know, we all have mostly, I won't say all, but we mostly have a roof over our head and we have enough to eat. So just maybe it might be worth considering, when the question is raised, is your glass half full or is your glass half empty? Maybe, just maybe, it's neither. Your glass is possibly twice the size it needs to be.